Nothing great start with light. It start in darkness. You can imagine Jesus, who was going to be born, that heaven has been waiting for. Why should he be born at the time when there was no room in the beds of the hospitals? He began his glorious year, his glorious assignment in the manger. So every child of God must understand, things starting rough is not an indication that the year is going to be rough. You only started rough. Just as the creation began with what? In the spirit. In my beginning, I must not begin in the flesh. How must I begin in what? In the spirit. My spirituality is very important. Very critical. You see, you can't have God's outcome if you begin in the flesh. Friend, you can't go too far without the Spirit of God. And unfortunately, the church has perfected more strategy than depending upon the Holy Spirit. In fact, it's so sad these days, even believers don't know how to hear God. You can't hear God without the Spirit of God. It's the only one that can tell you what God is saying. And if you can't hear God, how do you take a step in God? And it's not that God is not speaking. It's because we are not hearing. Now I pray for myself. Oh God, rearrange my priorities. Rearrange my life. Help me to take spiritual things serious, Lord. Lord, help me, oh God. I must begin 2025 in the Spirit. You want to invest into things. You want to change career, improve career, update your career, upgrade your career. It must begin how? In the Spirit. Thank you, Apostle. In the Spirit. So every beginning, write this down as I close, must begin how? In the Spirit. Every beginning must begin how? In the what? In the Spirit.